It is December 1st. It is December 1st! And I need everyone to just get into my trash can mug. By the way, these are not sold anymore. But look, oh, see? It keeps your tea hot. Well, yeah. Any drink you could put in here. But I'm just so obsessed with this mug. And I will keep showing off that mug. But welcome back to my channel. I was pretending to sip, but now it's too hot right now. But it is for the God. Why do I do that every time? It's the Booked for the Holidays Readathon this month. And this is week 1, obviously. But this was a readathon made by Zoee from Booked. And last year, it was just such a fun time. Like, it really just put me in the Christmas mood, actually, even more. And that's why I was just really looking forward to this. And there's Team Christmas Music versus Christmas Movies. I will be repping Christmas music till the day I die, okay? I know we didn't win last year. I blame Taylor. But I didn't make a TBR video for this year because things could change. I did set books for my TBR, but you know, again, things could change, but I'm trying not to do that, but you know, just in case. And also, that would have been a really long video to edit, so yeah. And I just posted a video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, it's book competition with Zoe and Taylor. You should watch it. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you my TBR for this week. Basically, this week is to just get my currently reading done. Like, done once and for all. And I'm able to make it work for the prompts. And the rules are it has to be over 150 pages to make it count. And obviously manga and graphic novels are included, thank God, or else I wouldn't have survived this readathon. I've had 2 of these books in my currently reading since the beginning of the year. It's really bad. It's really bad. But luckily there was prompts for me to work with this readathon, and we're gonna make it work. So the first book I have in my TBR is Dune by Frank Herbert. I am clearly, this is more than 150 pages. Overall, I was liking what I was reading. It's just I was kind of in a reading slump a bit. I was just not in the mood for anything, but now I'm good. I'm good. Guys, I'm good. I'm healthy. So this goes for the prompt, Polar Express, a book with a genre that's the polar opposite of what you read. And I don't read adult sci-fi. It's just not a genre I really gravitate towards too. But I don't mind it. I definitely want to get into it more. There is another adult sci-fi I want to get into, hopefully. But yeah, I'm using that for this prompt. And also for this readathon, you could use both teams' prompts just so you have more variety, which I really like. I really like that freedom you get to have. Now, these next 2 books have been in my currently reading since the beginning of the year. So these will be my next priority. And that is Pachinko by Minjin Lee. And I put this for the prompt of Last Christmas music prompt. Read a book you've had since last Christmas read a book you've had since last Christmas that you need to read. Can just be a book you've had for a while. And I've had this in my currently reading for a while. So yeah, that's where Pachinko comes in. As you could see, I was reading this and I actually was liking this. But here's the problem. Reading physically has been hard for me. I've gotten a lot better, but reading physically has been like a challenge, and that's my challenge for this week with these 2 books. So yeah, this was originally a buddy read with Fox with Books Under the Stars. We never finished it. I'm determined to finish it. And this one goes for the prompt, if I could find it. Can I read? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I typed it in. Oh, found it. Okay, so this goes for 12 Days of Christmas. Read a book with multiple POVs. And yeah, this book is in multiple POVs. And I'm only on since March. Since March. Surprisingly, I remember everything that happened. Same with this one. I know what's going on in these books. And I was liking them. It's just other books would get in the way, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna put you down, and I put them down for months and just have been on and off. But both of these I am reading physically, which will be my challenge for this week, because the audiobooks suck, which sucks for my case. But you know, we're gonna make it work, because I know these books are gonna be good regardless, but it's just reading physically. Ah! Crooked Kingdom broke, I would have broken. What? If Crooked Kingdom broke, I would have been broken. Okay, let's just get to the next book. God. So this one is my last priority for this week, because I know I could finish it in a day. That's not the issue. You know, I feel like I should get the harder books out of the way. Like, because even though I'm enjoying them, they are a bit harder to read compared to Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. And this I used for the prompt, A Christmas Story, a book one of your family or friends loves. And definitely my friends love this book, Taylor and Zoe. And I know they're probably going to be mad at me for putting this as last priority for this week, but I could literally finish it in a day. That's why I'm like not concerned. And from what I read, I actually am enjoying it a lot. I'm ready for it, okay? But you know, I gotta prioritize the other books. And of course, you know, this stuff is gonna take a while. So I am gonna have a manga for this week, and that is Your Line April Volume 1. I'm so happy. Oh my god. So this is for I'll Be Home for Christmas. Reread a book that makes you feel at home. And that is Your Light in April Volume 1, because I will be reading Volume 2 for the Readathon, because that works for a different prompt as well. But this is a reread, and I remember I gave this 5 stars. So these are my books for this week. Definitely a way to start. Ah! Your Lie in April! I will be going to Barnes & Noble a lot, so you're gonna see a lot of that. If it gets repetitive for you, I'm sorry, but I don't do much. But I am gonna go, and I'm excited. And yeah, let's see how I do. Let's see how I do.
What do you mean you don't pick things? You're an independent man. You should be able to pick things on your own.
I pick things.
Hey guys, so we have a bit of a dilemma here. So I was listening to the audiobook on YouTube, right? And it's a pretty good audiobook. The only problem is it would only go 2 times speed, and I would actually read faster than 2 times speed. But I was just lucky enough the audiobook was there. So I made it this far. I started book 2 in Dune, and so far I'm really invested. By the way, I don't know if I told you, it's the second day of the readathon, but the audiobook on YouTube is gone. It's gone. bad, but I'm just like, I really wanted to make progress on Dune today. To like at least get to book 3. This is probably like a first world problem, but I was planning on relying on the audiobook for this book. And now I gotta read it physically. And I still have Crooked Kingdom and Pachinko physically. But I did show you I got Blue Period, and I do have more books coming in. I don't know if it will be for next week's vlog though. I'm not sure. But I bought a manga, and it's a standalone, and I really wanted to get it. I feel like it's really cute, and I feel like it's just me in a manga. So let me show you my one manga. So the manga that I got is Go For It Nakamura. Isn't it so cute? I just love the style of this. And it's story and art by Siande. And pretty much what this is about is he's fallen in love at first sight with one of his classmates. Hirose? Anyways, yeah. Falls in love with one of his classmates, but there's a problem. They haven't actually met yet, and Nakamura is a total klutz who might bungle things before they even begin. And that is just literally me in a manga. And I just felt so represented. And it's a standalone too, because I don't see like saying it volume 1. And I just think this is such a cute story. So I decided to get it because standalones, they don't hurt. But I'm really excited about this because I know this is going to be so funny and I'm here for it. And of course the art does look really cute. So yeah, this is the manga I got. I'll keep you posted tomorrow and see how much I accomplish. I am so hungry. I need to eat. Oh my god. It is Saturday the 4th, and the Readathon gods are not in my favor. Anyone into movies, I don't know what y'all did to me to make me not read, because let me tell you, okay? And I have a live stream with Zoe and Taylor, so I'm gonna tell them this too. So with Dune, the audiobook was gone, okay? It got taken down on YouTube. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make it work. We're gonna read. And I found someone put a PDF on Scribd of the book. So I'm like, okay, at least I have different formats. So I was going back and forth between this and PDF. And I'm a little more than halfway through book 2, right? So there's that. The PDF of the book is gone. What? The PDF of the Readathon gods, they're out here trying to ruin this for me. I feel like not much progress was made. Oh, but I will say in Dune, I finally met Chani. I think it's Chani, or I don't think it's Chani. Chani makes sense. Which Zendaya plays this character, so I finally met Chani, and already Paul is already like, oh my god, and I'm like, y'all just met, but he was already having visions of her, so he knew who she was, but he didn't like expect it, and he was like, and I'm like, I'm here for it, like, okay. I really like book 2 a lot. Like, half of the second half of book 1 was really interesting, but book 2, I'm like, okay, I could tell I'm paying a lot more attention than compared to book 1. So that's my update, and yeah, wish me luck. So oh my, I'm so excited. Hang on.
Ooh, wait. That looks really good.
It's
wait, what? Oh, is it a prequel? Or
yeah, it's a prequel, and the movie is actually coming out in theaters soon.
There's a movie?
Yeah, there's gonna be a movie coming out in theaters. Like,
We were not informed.
what do you mean we were not informed?
We were not informed. You did not tell us this.
Well, yes, there's gonna be a movie coming out in theaters, so, and I got the prequel. I can read it. I'm sorry.
I did not know this.
The movie's premiering this month.
Dang. Is it with, like, people?
But no, it's the anime, the movie.
But there's already an anime?
What?
I'm confused. There's already an anime?
Yes, there is. The show, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
But there's a movie for the prequel.
Oh, it's getting a whole movie? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, why would they remake it into a movie?
Oh my god. I remember Taylor tried to get into Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm like, why would you do that?
That was disappointing. That was, like, really popular.
It is, but, like, I feel like it's a hit or miss.
Gotta listen to your gut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so as you saw, I did reading sprints with Taylor and Zoe, and it was actually a really good time. Sadly, we had to cut it short for like only 2 hours, but it was really nice. Hope to do it again. Actually did make a bit of progress on Dune, but I still have about 60 more pages to go to reach the 100-page mark. But I found the ebook of Crooked Kingdom on Scribd, so I will be reading this in the car on the way. Like, yes, I am that determined. And also, you saw I got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0. I'm so happy I got it. And my other package did not come yet. Like, where is it? But it's fine. Yeah, stuff is like actually happening. I'm like leaving the house. It's crazy. That's why it's like, okay, it's a mixture of the two, so see what's gonna happen. Because they took out
Arya got back to with Nymeria.
exactly,
really
and then Nymeria came back to Arya so much quicker. Hey guys, so it is 3. It's not 3 in the morning. It's 1. It's 1 in the morning. But I came back from Pennsylvania, and my cousin works at Penguin, and she gave me an advanced reader's copy of All My Rage by Sabatier. It's my cousin's, and she does the marketing for Sabatier's books, like Ember in the Ashes and all that. Like, the first 3 books of Ember in the Ashes, she gave me those. So I do want to read this, and I do plan on reading this after I read everything else this week. I'm picking this up immediately because I do need to give this back to my cousin. But when my cousin gets her hard copy, she's gonna let me keep this, and I'm so excited. But she could tell I really wanted to read this. I feel like as a child of immigrant parents, this is definitely something I would relate to, and she wanted me to send my reactions, so yes. Advanced readers copy, I'm like so excited. So I'm just letting you know that I basically got this and I'm so happy right now. I'm so glad. But it is Saturday. I am tired. I'm gonna go eat and go to bed. But I had to show you that iconic book. It's the morning after. It's the morning after. Not that. So here's the thing. I really want to read On My Rage, but I'm really am determined to get through my TBR, my currently reading. I'm so determined, but I want to get to this so bad. It's like my first advanced reader copy. This doesn't come out until March 2022. Like, this is early, okay? And I really want to get to this, but I was talking to Zoe like how determined I am. And it was like, do a 48-hour readathon, and I'm like, yeah, that I think I'm gonna do that actually. Like, that's what I want to do at this point to make it like the most progress I could. And she was like, wait, you serious? I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, actually, I want to get to this book so bad. I already know which prompt I'm gonna use it for. It's like, read a book that you really, really, really want to get into, and yeah, yeah, obviously, I feel like I've been a mess. Obviously, I don't expect them to be done, but this is just the most progress I could get out of the books. So yeah, that's my new plan now, to be crazy. So I do plan on going to Barnes & Noble today just to read. Normally I go to practice my Korean, and it is very tempting, but I'm just gonna sit there and read. That's it. Hey guys, so it's the 6th, and obviously I'm doing a 48-hour readathon right now. I did not go to bed until like almost 4 in the morning, and it wasn't because I was reading. I was, but I ended up having like a deep conversation with my best friend, and yeah, it happens. But I did go to Barnes & Noble, and I was doing reading sprints with Zoe, which it was so fun talking to Zoe. I mean, it's always a good time to talk to Zoe, but we made progress on our books. Like, I was on page 69 before, now I'm on page 156, which is actually insane for me considering reading only physically. And we were doing sprints for 20 minutes, and I'd be reading 20 pages or more. Now, I'm the slowest reader, probably, of the Chaotic Kingdom. I am probably the slowest reader. And to get back to reading physically like this and actually want to keep going, I am so proud. I am so proud of myself. By the way, I never really said how I felt about Dune. So how I feel about Dune, overall, I actually really like it. I like the world, and it's crazy that such a simple thing as water means so much to a person in that world in Dune. And I know that sounds like very like, what? It's actually really crazy how the author was able to do that. But this came out in the 1960s, so I was like, wow, okay. And I also do really like the characters and everything that's going on. I do have a package coming, so I will be unboxing that because I am very excited to say what that is. Guys, my package finally came. Sometimes I would expect packages like the same day. Like that's how fast my Amazon is, but I had to wait a few days. The first thing I got is a packet of tabs. So yes, I do want to start annotating, and I actually do want to get highlighters and pens, the whole thing, because I just want to go for it and jump into it. Right now, I kind of just want to tab moments that I like in like certain parts, but there is books that I kind of just want to see how it goes and see if I like annotating, like writing stuff down and all that stuff. The thought of it is scary, but I just want to see. I want to know. So the book that I got, oh my god, Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Finally, I own a Brandon Sanderson book. I want the Mistborn trilogy, but this works too. The reason why I got this was because it was actually $10 for this hardcover. So I thought I'd take advantage of it because I knew I wanted to get it eventually. So yeah, and it's stunning. It's, oh my god, like, okay, so there's like a little like thing there. So yeah, I don't know if anybody has read Skyward, but I'm very excited. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I don't know, Brandon Sanderson, like, I know he's a popular author, but he's just someone that I feel like I'm gonna like his stuff. So I'm really excited about this. I will get the 2 other books eventually, but this, I mean, $10. Come on. I tried to record this clip 4 times. So I am really happy about the stuff that I got. Skyward is actually stunning. Like, in person, it is beautiful. And I do plan on getting the other 2 books because, I mean, why not? Let's take advantage of that, because I wanted to get into this anyway. So yes, definitely a book I'll get into in the future. But now I will finally read Crooked Kingdom. I was supposed to start this like earlier today and I never did. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Hey guys, so it's finally the 8th and I am just going to wrap up my vlog here so I could start next week, and I am very excited. I did read a bit of Pachinko. It doesn't look like it, but I read 30 pages and I mean, it's still a good time. I have no words. I really wanted to be able to make a lot of progress on these books, but I'm glad that I'm back in my physical reading zone. To wrap up, I finished Dune, and this goes for the prompt Polar Express. Read a book that's the polar opposite of what you normally read, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This was a good time. I'll say. And then last night I reread Your Lie in April Volume 1. And this is for the I'll Be Home for Christmas prompt, and it's reread a book that makes you feel at home. And honestly, I'm so glad that I reread this. I feel like it got better for me this time reading it, because the first time I read it on my phone on Kindle, but reading it physically, it just hits different. I don't know, but I enjoyed it a lot more. I felt the emotions again when it came to music. It was just better the second time around, and of course this was a 5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, even though I had 5 books set in my TBR, I managed to finish 2, and 1 was a manga. But to be fair, I was like halfway through Dune. Like, that's where I was. So that alone should check out, in my opinion. But yeah, and I could have finished the Queen of Nothing, but I'm glad I prioritized getting in the zone with Crooked Kingdom and Pachinko, and I feel like the next reading vlog I'm gonna be even better because I'm feeling it. I'm getting more into it. All right, I already see it. Team Music, we're coming through. It's a slow battle, but we're coming through. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like this video is gonna be so long, but that's fine. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.